Hello aspirants, this is Anam. Welcome back to our channel. In today's lecture, we are going to study about qualitative and quantitative research for PhD entrance test of Mumbai University. So as you very well know, your paper will be divided into two sections, Section A and Section B. Section A, which is based on research methodology, will carry 50% weightage of your paper. Therefore, for your preparation, our channel has launched a complete course on research methodology. In this course, we are providing you full syllabus notes, mock tests covering 1000 questions, and full syllabus video lectures. This much material is more than sufficient for your preparation. For more details, contact us on this WhatsApp number, or you can also download our app Global Online University from Play Store. So students, in the previous lectures, we have already covered these four types of research. And in today's lecture, we are going to study qualitative research and quantitative research in detail. So let's begin with the video. This is our first question. Dash research is the process of collecting, analyzing and interpreting non-numerical data. Okay. So in this question, we have to find which research definition is this. Okay. So let's see options one by one. Option A, qualitative research. Option B, quantitative research. Option C, both A and B. And option D, none of the above. Okay. So this is the definition of qualitative research. So what is qualitative research? Qualitative research is the process of collecting, analyzing and interpreting non-numerical data. Whereas what is quantitative research? Quantitative research is the process of collecting, analyzing and interpreting numerical data. Okay. So let's see in detail what is qualitative research and what is quantitative research. So qualitative research. Qualitative research involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data. Okay. Non-numerical data. Let's see example. What are the examples? Audio, videos or text. Okay. So these are non-numerical data. Okay. So what is the aim of qualitative research? The aim of qualitative research is to understand concepts and opinions. Okay. So the aim of qualitative research is to understand concepts and opinions, and it is used to gather in-depth understanding and in-depth imaginations. Okay, what? In-depth understanding and in-depth imagination into a problem. Okay, and qualitative research generate new ideas for research. Okay, so here qualitative research explores social and human problems. So here what does explore means in research? Okay, so explore means to investigate, to do in-depth study or to analyze the data. Okay, so here in qualitative research, researcher needs to understand topic in depth. Okay, so here let's see example. So example is loosely structured interviews which generates qualitative data through the use of open-ended questions. Okay, best example of qualitative research is interviews. Okay, so in this qualitative research means question that allows someone to give a free form of answer. Okay, so what are the interviews questions? So interviews questions are, let's say example, tell me about yourself, how do you see your future? Okay, so how would you answer this question? So this allow the respondent to talk in some depth, choosing their own words. So this helps the researcher develop a real sense of a person understanding of a situation or a product. Okay, so let's see another example. Film reviews. Okay, film reviews, products reviews, okay, by people. Okay, film reviews or product reviews are the another examples of qualitative research. Okay, so in qualitative research we can't measure the thing, okay, and you can't say I am 10% satisfied with my job. So basically you can't measure it. So what is qualitative research? Let's discuss in short. Qualitative research involves collecting and analyzing non-numerical data, and the aim of qualitative research is to understand concepts and opinion, and it is used to gather in-depth understanding or in-depth imagination into a problem, and it generates new ideas for research. And let's see examples. So examples are interviews or film reviews, product reviews by people. Okay, so this is all about qualitative research. Let's discuss quantitative research. Okay, so what is quantitative research? So quantitative research is the process of collecting, analyzing and interpreting numerical data or statistical data. Okay, so what does quantitative means? So quantitative means measurement of quantity or amount. Okay, quantitative means measurement of quantity or amounts. Okay, so here in quantitative research we have theory, whereas in qualitative research we have to make theory. Okay, in quantitative research we have theory, and in qualitative research we have to make theory. So without theory, without prior knowledge, you can't do qualitative research, means you can't explore the things in quantitative research, whereas in qualitative research you have to explore the thing. Okay, here we can't explore the thing. Okay, so in quantitative research we have to follow structure. Okay, so here structure means you plan things in advance. Okay, you plan things in advance. Okay, so why do you plan in quantitative research? Because you must have theory to do research. Okay, so in quantitative research we have theory, we have structure and we have planning. And just what we have to do in quantitative research, we have to develop hypothesis and we have to observe the hypothesis and we have to test the hypothesis. Okay, so what is the purpose of quantitative research? So why researchers do quantitative research? The purpose of quantitative research is to generate knowledge and create understanding about social world. Okay, and it's used to quantify the problem by way of generating numerical data or data that can be transformed into usable statistics. Okay, so remember in quantitative research we follow or we use numerical data or statistical data or which measures or which quantify the particular data. Okay, so here close-ended questions comes under quantitative research. Okay, what close-ended questions? Okay, so what is closed-ended question? In closed-ended question, the question type that ask respondents to choose from a distinct set of predefined responses, such as yes no type questions or a set of multiple choice questions. Okay, so here let's see example. Here you can see the following examples. A jug of milk holds 1 gallon. Okay, so here what is one? This word is very important here. One, it is showing quantity. Okay, that means it comes under quantitative research. Again, the painting is 14 inches wide and 12 inches long. Again, this showing the measurable quantity. Next example, the new baby weighs 6 pounds and 5 ounces. Again, this showing the measurements. Okay, let's see next example. A coffee mug holds 10 ounces. Okay, again here the numerical data we have. Okay, in all the examples we have numerical data. Again, in last example, John is 6 feet tall. Again we have a numerical data. A data or a sentence or a information tells us about numerical data or statistical based data. Okay, now let's see another example. What is the another example? You can say product rating. Okay, on shopping websites you do a product rating. So what is product rating or product viewers are the opinions of feedback of customer for a particular product. Okay, so you generally give star or give rating out of 5. So what is they are showing what the mean or what the purpose here of quantitative research is. They are showing numbers or they are showing the measurable quantity. Okay, so here this is all about quantitative research. Let's discuss in short what is quantitative research. The quantitative research is the process of collecting, analyzing and interpreting numerical data or statistical data. In quantitative research we have theory, whereas in qualitative research we have to make theory. So without theory, without prior knowledge, you can't do quantitative research. Means you can't explore the things in quantitative research. Okay, so we have to follow structure in quantitative research. Structure means here you can plan things in advance. Okay, and the purpose of quantitative research is to generate knowledge and create understanding about social world. Okay, and it is used to quantify the problem by the way of generating numerical data. So this is all about quantitative research. I hope it's clear to everyone. Moving on to the next question. Which among the following is not related to qualitative research? So here in this question we have to find which option is not linked or not connected with qualitative research. Okay, so let's see options one by one. Option A, thematic analysis. So thematic analysis is a method of analyzing qualitative data. That means option A here is incorrect because we have to find which is not related to qualitative research. Okay, then option B, case study. Okay, so case study, this is also a method of analyzing qualitative research. That means here option B again is incorrect. Let's say option C. Option C is grounded theory. So grounded theory is again is a method of analyzing qualitative research. That means here option C is also incorrect. Then option D is survey method. So survey method is not related to qualitative research. That means here correct option is option D, survey method. So survey method is related to quantitative research, or survey method is a method of analyzing quantitative data. Okay, so let's see the method of quantitative research and qualitative research. Okay, so let's see first what is the method of qualitative research. So let's see what is grounded theory. Okay, so grounded theory involves the collection and analysis of data. Okay, or collection and analysis of data. So theory is grounded. Okay, grounded in actual data, which means the analysis and development of theory. Okay, analysis and development of theories happens after you have collected the data. Okay, so grounded theory is the first method or a method of qualitative research. Then second method, thematic analysis. Okay, so what is thematic analysis? Again, thematic analysis is also a method of analyzing qualitative data. So it's used to identify themes like patterns, Okay, patterns in the data that are important or interesting, and researcher uses these themes to address the research or say something about an issue. Okay, and this is much more than simply summarizing the data. Okay, then next method is case study. Okay, so what is case study? This is also a method of analyzing qualitative data. Okay, so case study is an in-depth study of one person or group or event. Okay, so case studies tend to be highly subjective. So that's why this method comes under qualitative research. Okay, so grounded theory, thematic analysis, and case study are the method of qualitative research. Okay, let's see the methods of quantitative research. So these are the methods of quantitative research. What are the methods? Cross-sectional surveys, longitudinal surveys, and survey method. Okay, so let's see one by one what these are. So cross-sectional survey. So cross-sectional survey means a study involves looking at data from population. Okay, what is cross-sectional survey? A study involves looking at data from a population at one specific in time. Okay, so here the participants in this type of study are selected based on particular variables, okay, of their interest. Okay, so now what is cross sectional surveys? A cross sectional surveys are the study involves looking at data from a population at one specific point in time. The participants in this type of study are selected based on particular variable of interest. Okay, now let's see what is longitudinal survey. Okay, so longitudinal survey is a study or a panel. Longitudinal survey is also known as panel study. Okay, or it is the design of research that involves repeated observations. Okay, which involves repeated observations. Okay, which involves repeated observations of the same variable. Let's say example, people. Okay, people over short or long period of time. Okay, so this is all about longitudinal surveys. What is survey method? Okay, the survey method is a qualitative technique of gathering data by asking questions to people. By asking questions to people. Okay, and in this method formal list of questionnaire is prepared. Okay, so these are the methods of quantitative research. Let's see another question. Which of the following includes examples of quantitative variables? Okay, so in this question we have to find which option there is an example of quantitative research or quantitative variable. So students, we know what is quantitative research or quantitative variable. Quantitative means measurable quantity. Okay, means measurable quantity or amount. Okay, so let's see options one by one. Option A, age, temperature, income, and height. Okay, so age, we can count our age. Okay, so age is, let's see, 13. So here this is numerical data. Again, temperature is in the form of number 75 degree. Okay, income is again in the numbers. Okay, let's say 7,000, 10,000. So income is also comes under numerical data. So that means option A is an example of quantitative research or quantitative variable. Option B, grade point average, an anxiety level, and reading performance. Okay, so here again you can count this terms. Grade point average, you can count the average. Okay, an anxiety level, you can again count the an anxiety level, and you can again count the reading performance. Okay, that means option B here is also an example of quantitative variable or quantitative research. Let's see option C. Option C is gender, religion, ethnic group. So gender, you can't count gender, you can't measure religion, you can't measure gender, religion, and ethnic group. Okay, so this so option C is an example of qualitative research or qualitative variables where we can't measure the things. Okay, so basically you can't measure it. Okay, so here that means option A and B are the examples of quantitative variables. Okay, so here option D is the right answer. Next question. The qualitative research is usually, let's see options. Option A, deductive in nature. Option B, inductive in nature. Option C, both A and B. And option D, none of the above. So here qualitative research is inductive in nature. That means here option B is correct. So let's see what is deductive and what is inductive in detail. So let's see what is inductive research. Okay. So inductive research means making conclusion based on observations. Okay. So qualitative research is inductive in nature because in qualitative research we make general observation through interviews or through open-ended questions. Okay, so through this observation we try to make some conclusions. Okay, so qualitative research is IPG, where I is inductive, P stands for particular observations, and G stands for general conclusions. Okay, so here let's see example. Newton saw apple falls from tree, mango falls from tree, guava falls from tree. Okay, so through these observations Newton made a general conclusion. Okay, now let's see what is deductive research. Okay, so deductive means making conclusion based on widely accepted fact. Okay, so as you know students, in quantitative research, theory is already available. We use this theory to prove particular point. Okay, so here in deductive research or in qualitative research is DGP. Okay, where D is deductive, G is general theories, or we make general theories to prove something. Okay, so quantitative research is DGP, where D is deductive, G is general theories, and P is to prove something. Okay, so let's see example here. Example is Newton's law of motion. Okay, so students remember, on this observation what Newton saw, apple falls from tree, mango falls from tree, and guava falls from tree. So Newton saw, and Newton said anything on the earth which goes up will definitely falls down. Okay, so this is all about inductive and deductive research. Next question. To test theory, which research should be applied? Okay, so in this question we have to find in which research we test the theory. Okay, so let's see options. Option A, quantitative research. Option B, qualitative research. Option C, both A and B, and option D is none of the above. Okay, so in quantitative research we test the theory, whereas in qualitative research we develop the theory. Okay, so what happens in quantitative research? The quantitative research is structure or a systematic research in which the existing theory we use as it is theory, and we lay down the hypothesis and we test the theory. Whereas in qualitative research we have to make theory, or researcher makes theory or develop theory. On that theory we have to make observations. Okay, that's why here correct option is option A, quantitative research. So student, this is very important session. Please watch this session till the end. So let's end the session. We'll meet you tomorrow at the same place on YouTube, and thank you for watching this video.